What if I told you the most dominant player in baseball was once called a crybaby? And the world laughed at him. Look at Shohei Ohtani now. The home run king. The two-way phenomenon. His name headlines the world every day. But do you know when the monster was born? He was thin. His uniform looked too big. Experts in Japan said being both pitcher and hitter was impossible. He broke his elbow. Injured his knee. Faced doubt again and again. But he kept getting back up. Here's the truth most people don't know. Shohei Ohtani was born in Iwate, Japan, into a family of athletes. His father played corporate baseball. His mother was a national-level badminton player. He was a big baby, almost 3.5 kilograms. But as a child, he had a simple nickname, Crybaby. Hard to believe, right? One day in kindergarten, the corner of his Harry Potter notebook peeled slightly. Just a tiny tear. Most kids wouldn't care. Ohtani cried like it was the end of the world. He tried to fix it. It wasn't perfect. He cried harder. That wasn't weakness. That was perfectionism. Even as a child, he refused to accept almost. That obsession would later destroy pitchers. At home, his parents didn't push stats or grades. They focused on character. When Ohtani once tried to throw away his notebook in frustration, his father stopped him and said, "If you don't value your things, you'll never achieve anything." Not about baseball. About attitude. That mindset built the foundation. In second grade, he saw a local little league team practice. His eyes lit up. "I want to play." That moment changed history. His father started an exchange notebook with him. They wrote about games, goals, mistakes. But more importantly, about greetings, effort, respect. And his father gave him 3 promises: play loud, practice catch seriously, run full speed. Simple rules. But he never stopped following them. Fast forward to Dodger Stadium. Big game. Global spotlight. And Ohtani still runs hard. Still encourages teammates loudly. Still practices catch seriously. Same promises. Same discipline. For 30 years. That's not talent. That's consistency. Coaches noticed something else. Even in swimming classes as a child, he learned techniques faster than anyone. What takes others 3 years took him 3 days. His growth curve wasn't normal. In Little League, there was a river beyond right field, about 65 meters away. Impossible for most kids. Ohtani kept hitting balls into the river. The team almost ran out of baseballs. So the coach told him, hit to the opposite field instead. An elementary school kid controlling home runs? He did it. Effortlessly. Then came a huge decision. He was a right-handed hitter. His father suggested, switch to left-handed. You'll be closer to first base. Logical. Smart. Most players would struggle for years adjusting. Ohtani started hitting even farther. By junior high, scouts were already whispering one word: monster. He threw over 130 kilometers per hour, hit home runs at will. Elite schools wanted him. But he chose Hanamaki Higashi High School in Iwate. And made a bold statement: I will throw 160 kilometers per hour. People laughed. His coach, Hiroshi Sasaki, gave him something unusual, a 9x9 goal chart. In the center, Ohtani wrote, first-round draft pick. Around it? Not just speed and power. But character. Luck. Cleaning his room. Picking up trash. Respecting umpires. At 15, he believed luck is created by actions. That's why even today, fans see him picking up trash on MLB fields. Not for cameras. For discipline. Then came a crazy goal: 163 kilometers per hour. The high school record was 157. Even pros rarely hit 160. But the coach said, if you aim for 160, you'll stop at 158. Aim higher. No limits. But his body wasn't ready. He was over 180 centimeters tall, but barely 60 kilograms. Too thin. So he endured brutal meal training. 10 bowls of rice every day. He forced it down with tears. Pain builds power. Senior year. One pitch. The radar gun flashed 160 kilometers per hour. First in Japanese high school history. The stadium exploded. It wasn't a dream. But he still missed Koshien by one step. Then came another shock. In 2012, he announced, I'm going to MLB. Straight from high school. Japanese teams backed away. Too risky. But the Hokkaido Nipponham fighters took a gamble. Manager Hideki Kuriyama believed in something radical, two-way baseball. Pitcher and hitter. Impossible, they said. He signed on Christmas Day. In 2013, critics attacked him daily. He'll fail. He'll get injured. He can't do both. But when teammates saw him hit in practice, they went silent. The sound of his bat was different. As a rookie, he threw 157 kilometers per hour, shockwaves across Japan. Then came the legendary season. .322 batting average. 22 home runs. 10 wins as a pitcher. 1.86 ERA. And in the Japan series, he threw 165 kilometers per hour. The fastest in Japanese history. Impossible became reality. 5 years later, he went to MLB. Critics again. He won't survive. Two-way won't work. He'll come back to Japan. And that's where the real monster awakened. This wasn't luck. It wasn't hype. It was a crybaby who refused to accept imperfection, and turned tears into dominance.